everybody's favorite day of the week. The day of the week when we ask ourselves, does this thing really work? And today, we're going to be getting ourselves into some serious crafting. We're going to be attempting the spin art maker from Crayola. You guys really seem to enjoy the last kind of like crafting does this thing really work that I did a couple of months ago on the tie-dye machine. And I feel like you guys really liked the last Crayola crafting kit we tried too, which was the crayon melter, I think. This is more crafting, more Crayola. Oh my god, I forgot I had clip-in extensions. And I was like, what am I feeling on my head? It was a moment. To do this serious crafting, I need a serious sassy bun. So while I throw my hair up, let's just go ahead and give a quick thank you and a quick shout out to today's video sponsor, which is Skillshare. Roll that beautiful sponsorship footage. Skillshare is an online learning community for creators with over 25,000 classes in design, business, and more. With their premium memberships, it gives you unlimited access, so you can join the classes and the communities that are just right for you. Lately, I have still been loving to learn from the courses that are focused on photography and videography, mainly using the iPhone. I am really hoping to be able to totally amp up my content in the month of October. I have been learning all of these new tips and tricks through these courses on Skillshare so that I can have better, more entertaining, more professional looking clips and vlogs just using this little thing. They have a lot of different courses that range from all different skill sets, so whether you're a beginner or you're more experienced, there are courses and classes on Skillshare to help you get done and get learned what you need to get done and learned. Whether you want to fuel your creativity, your curiosity, or even your career, Skillshare is the perfect place to keep you learning and thriving. So join more than 7 million creators learning with Skillshare. The link down below in the info box to sign up. We'll get a 2-month free trial, and after the 2-month free trial ends, annual subscriptions start at just $10 a month. Join groups to learn with like-minded learners, give and receive feedback on projects, and speak with others who have the same interests as you. So don't forget, Skillshare is giving away a free 2-month unlimited access trial to my subscribers who click on the first link in the info box down below. And after that, it's only around $10 a month. Thank you so much, Skillshare, for sponsoring today's video. All right, I am so stoked to jump into today's video. How many times can I possibly say that before every single video that I film? But let me tell you, spin art comes from a very ancient time called 1980. I came from the 80s, but I remember when I was a super little kid, this was all the rage, and I have tried to talk about this magical store that I swear used to exist. This is not just a fever dream somewhere in the crevices of my mind, but in my little Texas town, when I was a little bitty baby young child girl, there was a spin art t-shirt studio. So it was like actually a business that you went, you could pick all of these like cool designs that they had pre-printed on t-shirts, like bears and cats and other weird stuff that people liked in the 80s. And they had these huge paint drums that were for spin art. I have not seen spin art for a really long time, so I was jazzed when I saw this. So I already unboxed it, and let me tell you the joy and the undulation I felt in my heart when I learned that this is kid powered, meaning no batteries, meaning just your hands. So this is the actual spin art spinner, as you guys can. Ooh, I'm hypnotizing no one. So yeah, it comes with this thing and this thing, which looks like a freaking toilet plunger, but through reading the instructions, imagine that, I learned that this is the kid hand power thing. So you plug it into here and then you push it down. Oh my god, it's generating air. Oh. It's like also a post-apocalyptic fan. It just takes care of all of your life needs. Also, we have 10 paper discs, but this isn't just any paper. It's actually like a sort of plastic coated feeling paper, which makes me question in my mind how the paint is ever going to stick to this and dry. that's a different problem for a different minute in this video. We also have 3 white crayons, and their purpose is also equally as vague to me. And then we have 3 colors of paint in primary colors. So we have blue, red, and yellow. So obviously you can mix these together and make other cool colors. I should also mention to you guys that these do seem more like inks than paint, which once again, I have great concerns for drying, but we're gonna shake them up because we don't know how long this thing has been on the shelf, which I think is what happened to our dear old tie-dye kit we tested a couple of months ago. I think that the supplies were crusty, dusty, and disgusting. So basically, what you do is you load one of your paper discs in here. Oh, and also they give you a template on the back of the instructions. So once you run out of these 10 paper discs, you can cut this out and just use any kind of paper you want to make a pattern so that it fits perfectly in your machine in the future. This disc thing, well, now we know it comes out. So because you do need to tuck the discs down into these 2 little side area things so that your spin art doesn't just spin out of the spin art machine. Ta-da! So now you just place this back down in here, and then we are gonna just like squirt paint and see if we make fantastical pieces of art. I have a second camera kind of set up over here so that I can actually film some up close shots of my artwork for you guys. Any minute now, it's going to be hanging in the Louvre. They're gonna take down the Mona Lisa and they're gonna hang my beautiful works of art instead. All right, I'm ready to spin and make some beautiful farts. Look, I should try the spinning. Now I am art. I'm just kidding. I'm in a good mood. This reminds me of Easter egg dye. Oh my god, are you guys gonna be that? I was trying to say, are you guys gonna be able to see this? But it came out. This definitely is more like ink. Okay, I'm gonna try 2 different methods and we're gonna see if either makes any difference, if it looks better, if it looks worse, I don't know. So first method is I'm going to put a couple drops in the middle here. And then I'm gonna spin it. Ooh! Oh! Like when I first set it up, it was not doing that. But like literally, okay, I'm trying to get it going without doing that. I loved it and then I hated it. You know what? I almost feel like this could be fun with friends because I feel like it would kind of be good if like one person really had the machine going. That's how you do it. And then another person was like putting in the colors so that it had continuous motion. You know what? I honestly have changed my mind now. I'm gonna try and just get this horrific sound to stop because literally when I first showed it to you guys, it was not doing that. Now it is. You guys, I finally think I made a breakthrough discovery, and that is when I unboxed it, like I thought that this was really heavy cardstock and like I said, kind of a glossy texture. So I have come to the determination that it must be like the weight of this or the thickness, or because it has these little tab things on the side, it's creating some kind of drag, which is preventing this thing from spinning as fast as it can and honestly as fast as it should. And I think ultimately that is what's making that nasty clicking noise, because what I did is I just pulled off some basic printer paper, used this guy as a template, and I made my own spin art disc, and I didn't put any tabs on it because honestly, if you trace the size of the circle like exactly as it is wide enough to fit inside of here so that it, you know, holds down while you create your magnificent art. And Using this regular printer paper, it very rarely makes that loud, shocking, terrifying noise, and you can get it spinning really, really fast, which is kind of the point of spin art, is that the disc stays in motion so that you don't constantly have to be like cranking it. When you're adding new ink, you can kind of like get it going, it'll spin for a while, and then you can pick up the different inks and do different patterns as it's spinning. So using regular printer paper, this thing does seem like a lot of fun. The only thing you kind of have to be cautious of is like obviously what happened to me, which is the ink right now definitely mixed together and made kind of like an ugly green color. It kind of looks like my paper is a little bit moldy. So I am going to rub off the excess ink. I'm going to cut a couple more discs for us, and then we're going to try a couple of different spin art methods. But the only thing that I feel like I should kind of warn you guys about, especially if you're going to be like letting little kids use this kit, and I kind of like didn't read far enough to see if they say that it is like washable, like if it'll wash out of clothes and stuff, but it definitely is more like an ink than a paint. It is easy to get the little ink splatters here, there, and everywhere, and it does kind of like get all over your hands. I also have ink on my leg, which you can't see because, you know, who can tell I have legs? But I kind of like it. I like how this looks. Then I can go around town and say, I'm a crafter. Look at my hands. I'm not even trying to be messy right now, and it's turning out kind of messy. But let me cut some more discs, and I'll be right back. I have a bunch of circles cut and we're ready to go. I'm gonna try 3 different methods. So the first one I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add drops of ink and then spin it. The second one I'm gonna do is basically what I just tried to do, which is to keep the spinner in continuous motion and then add drops of ink. And then the third method that we're gonna try is I finally looked over the instructions really good, and I read in the fine print, because they don't really like tell you in the normal instructions what the white crayons are for. But basically you are adding a waxy barrier so you can draw designs, write words, whatever you might want to do with your spin art, then add the spin art. And so then I guess it'll be like covered with ink, but then whatever design you made will not be covered in ink. Anyway, I made some fun swamp family art for us today, and I'm just basically holding up a white circle of paper because I wrote it in white crayon. So we'll see what that does as well. Today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video as much as I enjoyed filming it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today and for watching, and also a huge thank you to today's video sponsor, which is Skillshare. Don't forget to check them out by clicking the link in the info box down below. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit the button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp family, and give an alligator its wings. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified every time I upload a new video to this channel. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all again very, very soon.